Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to travel back to the mid-2000s, to Spain's La Liga. Over the next 13 years, the league would go on to win 8 out of the next 13 UEFA Champions Leagues. But who were the top 10 most highly valued players in the league at the beginning of this era? Let's use Football Manager 2006 to count it down. The original Ronaldo, a 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, in his prime, amongst the best forwards in history. Diego Forlan, a formidable La Liga scorer, he played 240 games in the league, scoring 128 goals. Over his career, he won 2 European Golden Boots and a World Cup Golden Boot. Vicente, at 23 years old, he looks a very promising player. At the beginning of his career, he won 2 La Liga titles with Valencia, but unfortunately, due to injuries, he never reached his full potential. He ended his career with Brighton and Hove Albion. In 7th, it's Riquelme. Going to go out on a whim and say he may have the best technical attributes of anyone in the game. Here he's just been bought by Villarreal for €5 million. I feel like you used to get a little bit more for your money back then. In 2007, he left La Liga to rejoin Boca Juniors. Deco. After helping Porto win the Champions League in the 03-04 season, he was signed by Barca. During his spell in Spanish football, he won 2 La Liga titles and a Champions League, before moving on to Chelsea. Now manager of Barcelona, Xavi here is still in his footballing infancy. After a trophy-laden career, he was the club's record appearance maker with 767, at least until a certain Lionel Messi came along. Next up, we have Raul. A product of the Real Madrid youth system, he went on to spend almost his entire career with the club. He finished his time there with 6 La Liga titles and 3 Champions Leagues. Before we get into the top 3 though, here's just a few honorary mentions. David Beckham. Signed during the peak Galacticos era, Beckham enjoyed 4 years in La Liga before transferring to LA Galaxy. Guti. In a time when Real Madrid was spending big on international talent, it was a product of their youth system who became emblematic of the club's spirit. He left the club having played 542 matches, winning 15 trophies. But let's get back to our top 3. In 3rd, we have Samuel Eto'o, the second player on our list to appear for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. During his career, he'd win league titles in Spain and Italy. He was also 4 times African Player of the Year and twice an African Cup of Nations champion. 21-year-old Fernando Torres, the record youngest captain in the history of Atletico Madrid. During his first spell at the club, he helped them win promotion from the 2nd division after they were relegated. After a period in England with Liverpool and Chelsea, he returned to Atletico in 2015. But who is number 1? Ronaldinho. Unsurprisingly for anyone who watched this era of La Liga football, at 25 years old here, he was in his prime. He'd helped Barcelona win 2 league titles and a Champions League before leaving for Milan. That draws our list to a close. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.